Hello. Okay. So now we start with the Tantra Yoga or the Mahayoga, as I just told you. The primary origin of the system is working with the chakras and dominant Kundalini energy. Through the yogic practice, one gains the ability to explain how he is in the least able to spend his physiochemical energy, and which is the energy used for maintenance and mentoring of the body. Sometimes, body maintenance is also done by virtue of the energy, which is the physiochemical energy, and a yogi is the one who tries to use least bit of his chemical energy, physiochemical energy, because this physiochemical energy will activate his brain in a very different fashion, and he will be, if he is too attached to the earth element or he's too attached to the water element, the psychological effects would also restrict him from being who he could be otherwise. Okay. Now, to enable one to divert prana or the pranic energy to activate one's dormant spiritual energy called Kundalini is the basic reason why we study the chakras. Now, see, there are times when a spiritual teacher can directly open your channels and chakras, but I'm not here to do that. I can do very easily your Kundalini Jagran, but I would prefer my students to know actually what they are undergoing, so that when they are going through effective transformation, that transformation is realized by them. They can interiorize themselves, they can go into the interior self and understand why a transformation is happening, and when a master is not around, they are able to perform much better, because they know practically what has been the input, and their source is not just a experiment in the lab. It is actual practice that somebody has done on himself, and it's a very safe practice, but you have to understand, so that when subtle experiences are happening, you are not dazed, dazzled or shocked, or you don't even go into the state of ego. Look, I can do something supernatural. No, you're not allowed to do that, because you see, we all are a part of cosmos, and cosmos gives us the ability to do things just the way the birds can fly. Nityanand Swami says, if the birds can fly, so can we. If the fish can swim, so can we. Yes, we have seen a lot of people swimming in the pools, in the rivers, in the oceans, but are we able to do so? No. What is the hesitation? Why is a fellow not able to swim while others can? Oh, because he doesn't know how to swim. Okay, come on, let's take you for swimming. But when we take you for swimming, there again you have hesitation and a fear of water. Where does that fear takes you to? It takes you to a problem in your Manipura chakra. Okay, so if you understand the problem lies there, probably your practices with the various chakras will naturally make you into a compound, a collective, understanding with the nature, and then your various problems in spine and your fears would first be tackled. Okay. Now, in this chapter on Kundalini, this energy is a state of dormant, existence in the form of a snake, which is coiled 2.5 times in the base of the spine, and it is known as Muladhara Chakra. When an aspirant or a sadhak, as most people call themselves, who have joined yoga or meditation classes of yoga, starts activating Kundalini energy through various programs like pranayam, nadi system vitalization, the arousing energy moves upwards in the central nadi, which is known as Sushma, passing through each of the 6 lower chakras to reach the 7th or the Sahasrara, which is also known as Kashta Chakra. Kshata, Kashta Chakra, Bhedvi, is the whole process, which means the piercing of the final chakra. The release and the ascent of the dormant spiritual energy enables the aspirant to transcend the effects of the elements and achieve a non-dual consciousness that brings liberation from the ever-changing world of illusion or Maya. Now you see, you might say, I would love to stay in Maya. what is wrong? I'm enjoying a home, I'm enjoying a office life, I'm also enjoying my friends, and I would like to stay here. Then why should I learn about illusions? I'm happy living in this illusion. Actually, what happens is we are happy till the time we are youthful, we are young, and we are happy till the time our friends are coordinating or effectively cooperating with us. But due to the sedentary lifestyles, or due to the overexposure to certain kind of radiations, like we are using computers, televisions, Wi-Fi systems, the chemical system of the body, electro energy system of the body gets redefined to being that what it should not be from what we are naturally supposed to be. There, in that case, we are obligated to understand our interiority, to understand ourselves, to understand our chakras, and then to perform in such a way that we are able to bring about stability to our inner self. Once the stability is achieved, we would see that illusion of Maya we will understand better, and we will understand the illusion of Maya can be the illusion of Wi-Fi's. It could say the illusion of watching late night TVs, or having a lifestyle where you are having too much of alcohol or too much of fat food, etc. It is lost. Then we realize the taste buds are enjoying something, but what was the objective of making us eat this kind of a food, or the thought process which was given to us by schools or the places where we go doing our MBAs and different kind of studies. What was the reason that such a line of thought was given to us? And now that we have become elements which are only operated by the click of a button, from that to being a free bird who can fly, to be into flow like a river, is a rhythm which you need to have. And that rhythm can only be realized once you have a teacher who can guide you through the spiritual process. Healers in the West think that it is playing with the chakra stuff is dangerous, and sudden arousal of Kundalini can become a problematic feature. Well, actually, it is a problem for those who suddenly think that while having alcohol, they can do Shirshasan. The people who take alcohol should never in their life go for Shirshasan, because sometimes the body will, throw back something which it's not accepting, and that's the time they normally have brain hemorrhages and stuff. So obviously they have reasons to be scared. Therefore, when students come to me, I tell them, you come to me with all kind of problems, troubles, whether they are psychological, physiological, monetary, or whatever be the material. I will ensure that you are out of that thinking process which keeps you limited in yourself. You see, earning $10,000 a month could also make you limited to your existence, whereas earning 10,000 Indian rupees could yet make you very liberal kind of a person who has vast thinking, who enjoys life, who has a good family life, and who has a sync with the universe he is living in. So what would people prefer to do? Would you like to be slave of your desktop, or you would like to have a nice joyful life where you can do your own gardening, where you can go swimming, where you can go with your friends, you can go mountaineering, even at the age of 50 plus. You can be excited as you were when you were 13, 14 and went for the first school trip. So you see, now, and a child of 13 could be as powerful and dynamic as a professor in the college if he is able to tell you the distance between India to France, or he is able to tell you by a body scan that, look, today your spleen is hurting, and so you need to take more liquids, you need to have dahi lassi, and you need to do away with fries. If a child of 13 is able to tell you this, I think the child of 13 is already matured enough, or he's got the power over a living being who's 35 or 40 years old. And this I would call an attribute of his being into the sync of yogic science and his Kundalini being awakened. So come enjoy this process, and let's catch up with the next sessions. And for those who are watching my videos and are wanting to be a part of it, here again I would request you could send me a text message and we'll call you back The number for WhatsApp is 9716 we will catch up with each other once you have sent us a message you are interested in our classes. From here we go onwards. We meet after a break of 15 minutes.